Hello there, my name's Danny. Welcome to the channel Sport and Stories. Please keep liking and subscribing. I appreciate all your feedback as well. Today's video we're going to be having a little listening to is the brilliant storyteller that is Harry Redknapp. He is telling the time of when he was manager of Redknapp and he signed the then Chilean defender Javier Vargas. Brilliant player, but didn't quite fancy Westham that much when he got there. Let's have a little listen into this.
No, I signed Javier Vargas. He was the captain of Chile. I went to watch him play in the World Cup. He was fantastic. Went to watch him play at Wembley. He played against Michael Owen. He was the best player on the pitch, I felt, that day. And we took him to West Ham, and he came and he signed. And first day we gave him a Coventry. You know, it was very different in them days. We didn't have no one to really take care of the foreign players. They came in and we let them get on with it, you know. And we gave him a car.
It must be hard as a foreign player. I know nowadays it's completely different. You get looked after by like liaison officers in the clubs and you're ferried to and from training and everything is taken care of you. But you forget back in the 90s, it was you turned up. You couldn't speak any of the language. You had no ideas half the time what side of the road you was even driving on. And you were just left to get on with it. It must have been incredibly daunting, even if you're a professional footballer.
I had to give him a house to live in and someone showed all the training grounds. Next day he got to come train. He ended up, instead of coming to Chadwell-Heath, he ended up at Stansted Airport, which is about 40 miles the wrong way. Got a puncher in a country lane. I mean, what a nightmare. But started playing, played a couple of games, would have been a good player. His wife hated it. She had, a big family back home. She was crying. And
that's a problem as well. If your family is not happy, a lot of these South Americans, they're very, very close-knit. You see it nowadays. And I think Robert Firmino brought half Brazil over with him when he moved to Liverpool. There's dozens of them. But yeah, again, back in the 90s, probably financially couldn't have been able to do it.
Suddenly, he didn't show up for training one day, and he was now his wife. Someone said his wife had gone home, and he was staying at the Swallow Hotel at Waltham Abbey. So we went round there to see him because he hadn't come in, and someone said we got a feeling he might be going home. I said he can't. He's got a contract here. We bought him, So I get round the hotel, and they said no, he's in the room. He came and got his key. I said, well, can you ring him again? They rung up, no answer. So eventually, they said, well, he's in the room. He's knocking on the room, back to reception. They come back, they get a key. We go in the room. He's left half his gear there. The window was open. He was on the first floor. He'd obviously took what he needed, his passport and everything else, jumped out the window, legged it up towards the motorway somewhere. Never saw him again. Went back to Chile. And that was the end of his career at West Ham. But left alone, half his gear was still in his room, suits and clothes and all sorts. But he made up his mind he didn't want to stay. His wife wouldn't come back. So we ended up having to sell him back to the club we bought him from. And obviously it wasn't the best of deals. They really had us by the, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, what a position to be in as a manager. Everyone knows, I say, is human amongst us. But yeah, that is... At the end of the day, he's an asset of West Ham Football Club, and he's decided to take it upon himself to go back home, and you can't force someone to come back. Whether or not legally there's an issue there, but yeah, great story. I'd please love to know your thoughts on it, so please comment below. Please keep liking and subscribing. My name's Danny, this is Channel Sport and Stories, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Have a great day.